Hello ladies and welcome to The Beauty Shaman. So today I'm going to do a product review of Tight Eye, Tight Neck. They sent me these products in order to try and see what I thought and share it with you. So the question in my mind when I got this product, there was a couple questions. One was, is it non-toxic? Like, where does it fall on the toxicity rating? Because there's different levels of toxicity. It's not like there's, 1 in 10 and those are the only two ones. There's lots of degrees in there. So I did some research and I will share that with you. The other question is, does it work? I mean, I'm an older woman. I'm 55 years old and I want to be sure that this is going to work because it's an investment. All skincare and makeup is an investment. So does this work? Am I happy with the results? And I've actually tried it on camera talent as well as myself. So I do have things to share about that, of its efficacy and the reactions of some of the people that I deal with. So before I get started, please visit my website at The Beauty Shaman and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so I can continue making great content here on YouTube. Let's get going. Okay, so for starters, the first question is it non-toxic? And I went to the EWG website, and if you don't know what that is, I'll put it down below in the description box. You can go to it, and basically you can go in there, put in any ingredient and any product, and it'll bring up EWG's results. Now, sometimes products don't come up, but ingredients definitely come up. So I inputted, is that a word? So I put in the different ingredients in Tight Eye, Tight Neck. So this one is the Tight Eye. I actually knew what most of the ingredients were on this. They're very simple ingredients, including hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, that sort of thing, and not a lot of fillers, which was very impressive. Normally, brands have, 50 different ingredients and the majority are fillers. So the efficacy of that product is greatly limited because of the quantities of the really important ingredients like hyaluronic acid and vitamin C are so low on the deck as to render them ridiculously not useful, even though it says contains all these great ingredients. So you really have to read ingredient decks. I'm a big ingredient person. I do a lot of research around this. And I wouldn't share something with you and encourage you to purchase something if I didn't feel that it was a good product. I did my research on both of these products, and I can honestly say with both of them that on the toxicity ratings, they are very low. It's between 1 and 4, which is fine. I think 3 actually. So not, if it doesn't go higher than 5, I'm fine. Like you get into 5, 6, 7, 8, now you're getting into more toxicity, but it doesn't. And I found, point number 2, does it work? I did find that these both were very effective and they work instantly, which is great on talent. So when someone sits in my chair, especially I work with a lot of older women who represent themselves. I deal with a lot of people who are professionals who go in front of a camera to share their product or their knowledge or that sort of thing. I deal a lot with real people. I want them to feel like themselves. And I want them to feel their highest and best self. I'm not there to make them look like something that they are not, or to fit some sort of a look that you see in the magazines. That's just not the kind of person I deal with. So I'm really keen on who is this person? How can I help them best reflect who they are? And the majority of women who sit in my chair, honestly, are just super happy with how they're like, yeah, I don't care about wrinkles, whatever. I feel that way too. I don't really care. I'm super happy with how I look and, aging gracefully. I'm very pro-aging. I'm very positive about all of that. We all want to look our highest and best self. And so, reducing wrinkles is a part of that for many of us. We want to feel like, man, I look really great. Okay, I'm older, but man, I look my best, right? That's kind of the mentality I have around this subject. So when I use this, that was what I wanted to know is, does it make me look like me, but still tighten things up accordingly, right? And what I found is, yes, it does. So I will show you how it works in a minute, but I wanted to tell you a quick story about one of the talent that I deal with on a consistent basis, who's always been very concerned about her neck. She'll wear scarves, high shirts and pull her hair around, and I understand this. I so get it, right? And she's been on television for a long time. So she's, very keen to just continually age well and look great. So I tried the neck serum on her. What you do is you put it on, you leave it on for about 5 minutes, and then you wash it off. And she was like, oh my God, that really worked. And she loved it. She was happy with it. And we've used it every time she's come in. And I just think, wow, that's really impressive that you notice a difference right away. And the longer you use it, the more you notice the difference, which is super encouraging. The fact that she had such a great response to it, and the other talent that I've used it on have also had a great response. Like, wow, this really does work. This is cool. And why not? Like, why not, use the products that help us look our very best? So I'm going to show you how these work. Okay, so this is the neck serum. So you put, maybe a pump or 2 on your hand, and then you're meant to pat it. So I've sort of pat You're not meant to rub it very much, especially on the eye one. You don't want to rub. And then I'm going to leave this on for 5 minutes, rinse it off. And then with the eye, this is the eye serum. Put a little bit on your hand, right? And then you lightly tap it underneath your eye. Very softly tap. Be sure not to rub around your eye. Don't rub anything around your eye. You always want to tap. Even concealer, foundation, anything you use around the eye area really needs to be handled with delicacy because the skin around our eyes is it's very thin. It needs a little bit more extra careful love and attention. So tap that in. Again, leave it on for 5 minutes and then just use a little bit of cool water to wipe it off. You don't have to use soap or anything. Just kind of wipe it off. And what I notice is right away, the skin tightens. It looks really great. So my conclusion is that this is a great product and I would recommend it to you. I'd recommend it to my friends. I do think if this is an area, those two areas are areas that you're concerned about or you on a daily basis really feel like you want to help your skin to be tighter in those areas. I think it's fabulous. I mean, for what I use it for on-camera talent, I think it's great. If you love your wrinkles and you love your neck, then don't worry about it. Just leave it like it is. Love your body. That's always how I feel. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman.